Hey y'all, peace and love. So I made a post just a few minutes ago, right? And I always feel like I'm not even looking at the camera. I look at the camera when I look at this little button, right? Anyway, so hey y'all, peace and love. How y'all doing? So I just did a post, right? Where I screenshotted my interaction with a man in my Facebook Messenger. Do you guys hear that? It's the cats on the roof. Hey, welcome, y'all. Hey, Javelle. Hey, Grace. Thank you, beautiful. Hey, Glenn. Y'all come on in here. I'll take a moment before I get started because I really want a lot of people to hear this. So yeah, how y'all doing tonight? How y'all doing on this Thursday night? What's up with y'all? Y'all have weekend plans? So what y'all doing this weekend? I'm invited. I'm gonna just be here in my house, probably working. I have some projects for y'all, so be on the lookout for that. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Nature Girl Neo. But I'm not here to say all of that, right? So anyway, let's just get to it. I made a post a while ago because I had an interaction with a gentleman in my Facebook Messenger. And as a woman, number one, as a spiritual woman, number two, who does spiritual work, I do receive a lot of messages from guys. Hey, welcome, Morgan. Welcome, beautiful. I do receive some messages from guys looking for help, and I greatly appreciate y'all. I welcome y'all so much. I do find, though, that there seems to be this energy where it's expected of us. And I talk from a woman perspective who dates men, okay? I don't date women, so I can't speak from that perspective, okay? So just roll with me, okay, guys? So I find that there is this energy where it's like, kind of like like this obligation to help, or this, like I need to, be cool with certain behaviors. And we don't, ladies. And a lot of us, my beautiful divine feminine sisters, we do have a responsibility to tell people, man, woman, child, how to treat us. We do. We have to make it very clear what we will and won't allow. Okay. Men too. Absolutely. You guys too. You have to make it really clear. It's your responsibility to make it really clear what you will and won't allow. So I've been noticing that lately throughout my journey. And, I've been offering spiritual work to people for some time now, but just recently I've made it my business. And that was from divine guidance, okay? And mind you, I don't know not one oracle, light worker, high priestess, voodoo man, witch doctor, whatever you want to call it. I don't know not one of them who just woke up one day and was like, you know what, this is cool. Let me do this. Let me do this. Let me speak to the dead. Let me speak to the spirits. Let me receive guidance to go to the cemetery and do spiritual work. Not one of them desired that, right? This is our calling. This is what we chose to do. This is not a job. This is not a career. This is legit our soul's purpose, our soul's mission. And I know with me, I don't want anybody to desire this. Like, I was on Instagram earlier today, and this beautiful woman, she had posted, she's being a shaman, and I've been called to do shaman work. And it's like, yo, this is not a game. This type of spiritual work is not a game. It's not something that you should really want and ask for. It's something that you're called to do because shit gets real. It could be scary sometimes doing this spiritual work. Hey, peace and love, y'all who just walked in. Monterio, Woody, Dane, hey, welcome, y'all. Deonta, hey. It gets real doing this spiritual work. It could be scary sometimes too. Like, a lot of spiritual people who do work for humanity and for the for the planet, they can tell you, like, this is not no rainbows and giggles. This is real life. This real life stuff that not everybody can handle. That's why not everyone is called to do this. And there are so many people who are on a completely different level than me that I talk to, and I'm like, dang, sis, like, I don't know how you be doing that. Or be like, man, bro, like, You dealing with that? Like, wow, I'm not even there yet. Like, whew, thank God we got you. So this is not something where I just woke up like, yeah, I'm gonna do this. Not once. In fact, many of you guys have been watching my journey from the beginning. You can see my growth and see my struggles where I'm like, yeah, I don't really want to do this. But it was that divine guidance. It was like, nah, you signed a contract. You said that you was going to do this life. So this is what you about to do. And we're going to help you, or we're going to whoop that ass if you don't. And then that has been my journey. So I said all of that to say, you know, it's not a popularity contest. You know, for me, it's not a popularity contest. I'm not in front of y'all for that. I'm not in front of y'all for the money. I'm literally in front of y'all because this is my soul's purpose. And I learned my lessons when you disobey spirit and you disobey the soul. Like, nah, you will have a miserable life if you don't follow your soul's contract. I know that to be true. That's why I was called to this life. This is why I have my website. This is why I offer this to you guys, because I know what it is. I know what it is. I see it, and I see a lot. You know, many of you guys see a lot too. That's one of my gifts. Sight, prophecy sometimes, or most of the times, through dreams, visions, things like that. So I know this to be true. I know these tools to help people. They were given to me to help me in order for me to give them to you to help you. That's literally why I'm here. Literally. Okay? And I can help you guys find your soul's purpose as well. So with my last post, the reason why I did post that photo was because I'm tired. I'm tired. Okay? It's abusive. It really is. And after going back and forth with small talk, it's like, well, I really need you to tell me what I can do for you. Even if I feel it on an energetic, spiritual level, I need you. Verbally being able to say what you need is a requirement in this place. Or spiritual beings having a human experience. We have to balance the physical, the spiritual with the material. And if you can't verbally say what you're needing, it's kind of like, well, you already in a deficit. You're already in a disadvantage. You got to open your mouth. And me, I have a lot going on. I have a lot of people in my messenger. And that's not to say whatever. It's just to say I can't always be an investigator when you reach out to me. I can't. I can't really allow my energy to be pulled that way. You know, I have more people to talk with. I have more things to do. I have projects that are on the way for you guys. So be on the lookout for that. Many of you are in the group I started on Facebook. And it's just the way it is, you guys. That's just the way it is. There's no shade. It's all peace and love, okay? So with that post, I really needed to get that out. I really needed to call awareness to it. Hey, welcome y'all who just came in. Thank you, Javelle, for rocking with me. Yeah, I really needed to call attention to it. You know, so that people understand, like, stop doing that. If you're doing that, stop doing that. For a lot of my spiritual leaders, for y'all to be a little more assertive to that was a real learning lesson for me as well. To be a little more assertive with what you're going to allow in your space. Okay, one of my friends was like, well, you're always peace and love. You're so compassionate. People just, you know, they want everything from you. And it's like, yeah, I understand that. I understand that. And we're living in a world where not everyone is genuinely compassionate, genuinely complimentary, genuinely helpful. There's a lot of people out here who have ulterior motives to get things from you, and that's a fact. I'm not. I am genuinely compassionate. I am genuinely a compassionate person. I'll put my link in the description box, Deonta. This was just a really quick video. I usually put my links in my website, TiaraSharde.com, in the description, but I bypassed that for this video, so my apologies. And my YouTube, Nature Girl Neo, for you to check me out, okay? So, yeah, they were saying, you know, you're genuinely compassionate, you're always peace and love, so people can tend to take advantage of that. And I want to say, be assertive. Be assertive. Also, there is a need for us to be more respectful with our spiritual leaders or with our spiritual teachers or our light workers, starseeds, herbalists, right? Anything, everyone and anyone, right? But especially with the spiritual workers, because I feel like they don't get enough support. And it's bizarre to me because, like I said, we're spiritual beings having a human experience, you know. So these spiritual scientists are numero uno. They're number one on our list. We really should be investing in these spiritual services. We really should be investing in the herbs. Like Javel has an herb website. We really need to be patronizing those businesses because these are the times. These are the times. All right. And it's hard out here to be called for this work where not everybody sees the need for it. Not everybody puts value in it until they have to. They have no other choice but to take an alternate route. So I really want to encourage us to really, really love up on and respect our spiritual leaders. Those who, you know, are looking out for our soul's development. Like, yo, it's like we go to the doctors and we expect to make a co-payment. We always drop that co-payment. You know, we go to the grocery store and we always expect to pay for our groceries, right? We go to the bakery, we always expect to pay for our donuts and muffins and shit, right? We go to the hair salon, we go to the bookstore, we go to the little bodega up the street. We always expect to pay for it, but when it comes to our spiritual leaders and our spiritual practitioners, we just want things for free. Oh, is this on sale? Oh, is that on sale? I can't rock with you then. Like, how did we get like that? How do we get like that? Yeah, Grace, you experience it too? Yeah, Javel, I wouldn't want to be doing anything else either. You know, this is my soul's purpose. I have so much fulfillment now, helping other people. So I wouldn't go back. I was so unfulfilled and so depressed before. So nah, I'm never going back to that. But yeah, y'all, we really expect to pay all these other people who don't have our best interests at heart, especially the doctors, the hospitals, the pharmaceutical companies who literally get paid to kill us. But when it comes to the herbalists or the farmers or the tarot readers or the astrologers or what else, y'all? What else? The high priestesses, the witch doctors, the shamans, the what else? The list goes on and on. The numerologists. When it comes to them, we don't want to pay them nothing. Not a dime. And it's a problem. It's a real problem. So, you know, I send a lot of love to y'all, my fellow light workers, my fellow, you know, spiritual practitioners. I send y'all a lot of light because I know how it is. I know how it is. And things are shifting, though. Things are really shifting. People are really seeing the value. Hey, welcome, y'all who just joined in. People are really seeing the value, you know, and I created a Facebook group strictly for people who are dedicated to their spiritual path. They're either looking for the divine partner or they're looking for other entrepreneurs in the holistic, in the spiritual communities to connect with, because we don't get enough love, so we need to love up on each other. And sooner or later, the people who are asleep, they're going to realize what it is. Hey, welcome, sis. Thank you for joining. Yeah, sooner or later, the people who are asleep are going to realize what it is. You know, when they're tired of giving their grandma these pharmaceuticals, they're going to go right to the herbalist. They sure are. When they're tired of eating toxic food, they're going to go right to the farmers. They're not going to have a choice. When they're tired of, you know, walking in the hospital, kind of not feeling well and walking out dead, they're going to go to the spiritual practitioners. They are. You know, I did a video earlier today. Yafa Yamima, she's on my friends list. She just opened a clinic in the South. I forget where it is. I believe it's Georgia. And this is a holistic clinic. She's a holistic provider and she's a spiritual practitioner and leader. And she's no joke. No joke. Okay? So these are the people that we need to rock with. These are the people. Okay? Like I said, when I get a major come up, what? All I want is holistic providers and spiritual practitioners on my team. High paying team too. I'm trying to pay y'all because I know what time it is. These doctors, they're going to be out of business. These pharmaceuticals, they're going to be out of business. Okay, and we're going to need the shamans. We need them right now. Y'all need us right now. Y'all need the psychics. Y'all need the astrologers. Y'all need people to help y'all get y'all astrology and your birth chart and your soul's purpose in order. Hey, welcome, welcome, y'all who just joined me. Yeah, practitioner here. Javel's a practitioner. Y'all hit him up. He has an herbal website. Yeah, and that's what my Facebook group is. You know, y'all who are in here, you guys are in the private Facebook group. Start posting your links to your websites. Oh, post your video and your audio, y'all, so people know who you are, what you're looking for. You know, if you're looking for a soulmate, love connection, or you up there just for business connections, whatever it is, post your links up there, because it's time for us to support each other. You know, us who know better, we know what time it is. It's like, nah, this is what we're doing. We're helping ourselves, we're helping humanity, and we're building generational wealth while we do it. Because that's what it is. If we're not talking about that, then I don't even want to talk about it. Really. Like, really. Okay? And a lot of my spiritual leaders, you know, don't allow people to just message you. Hey, Annie, I hope I'm saying your name right. Don't allow people just to message you and talk your ear off. Don't allow them to get things from you that is actually your service. It's your soul's purpose to do this. Okay, and I struggled with that a lot. The name of the group is Twin Flame Connection for Bosses, but it's a private group right now. So please send me a message, okay? And at the end of this video, I'm going to post links to my website and things like that, and to the group, okay? In the group, I'm very particular about who I allow in this Facebook group, though, you guys, because the people who I initially invited, I know for a fact they're serious about their soul's mission, their journey. They're serious about it. I know that for a fact. So that's why I invited them first, because I don't want people in there playing. I just don't, okay? You got to be on a level with us. You got to be really dedicated to your soul's purpose. You have to be an entrepreneur or business minded in some way. You have to network with people. You're going to want to share your ideas with people, because the people in the group are amazing. They're realtors, they're entrepreneurs, they're herbalists, they're models, they're artists, they're painters, they're authors. Okay, so that's the group I'm building, all right, with the spiritual foundation #1. So if you with that, send me a message, okay? Welcome, y'all. So I really want to say that, okay? And you guys who are entrepreneurs, especially you're doing spiritual work, be real assertive about what you want and what you're gonna allow. Be real assertive of the people who are in your space. Don't let any type of energetic vampires or parasites try to get you, because they do that. They waste your time. They send you messages and they want to know what you're doing, only never to ever talk to you again. So you really have to be mindful with your time. And it took me a while, you guys, to come to this conclusion. I had a lot of people come to me like, no, you're gonna have to charge people. And I'm like, nah, I don't want to charge people. Like, that's nah. But they drilled it in my head. It's like, you're not charging for the knowledge, you're charging for your time. Your time is valuable. So like, hypothetically, you could spend 2 hours talking to someone who is never ever going to apply any of the information that you told them. Meanwhile, there's somebody else across town or the other side of the world who genuinely needs your help and sees the value of you and wants to invest in you and your time. So it took me, you guys, like a year to deal with that, to deal with charging people for this work. And so now I'm at a place where I'm like, no, I actually do deserve this, because like, anything that you pay, especially y'all spiritual leaders out here, anything that you are paid is like, it doesn't even compare to what you're putting in. And you're a healer, right? What you give to people as a healer is priceless. No one can pay you for that, because it's energy. It's energy. And that healing that you send out to other people, it has the power to shift DNA. Okay? It has the power to activate DNA. It has the power to positively activate somebody's aura and their energy field. Okay? So say, or they come from a healing session with you, they go into their family, they go back home, and they're automatically activating the people in their family. They go in a grocery store, they're automatically activating the people in the grocery store. So how can you put a price on what you do? You can't. It's priceless. So you absolutely should charge people for what you do. Okay? Because, you know, and a friend told me, like, what, a couple days ago, she's like, I think you're underestimating your role in people's lives. And it was like, yo, she was right, you know. And I've come this far with, you know, understanding all that it is we do as spiritual leaders, but I still was missing a couple pieces, and she really brought it to my attention. Javelle, you're a healer and teacher as well. That's absolutely amazing. It's an energy exchange. Right. And energy is priceless. It cannot be destroyed. Okay? It can't be altered or destroyed. It just keeps going and going. So, you know, if people come to you and they have a problem with your price, you send them on their way with peace and love. But they're just not going to work for you. Oh, look, you said peace and love without a doubt. You said it at the same time, Javelle. That's crazy. Yeah, but send them on their way with peace and love, because they're not for you. All right? The people who value you and your work have no problem paying you. And sometimes they'll pay you double for what you do. If you have a sale, sometimes they'll pay you full price for what you do, because those are the ones who know what time it is, you know. And we should work together and call those people into our lives, because it could be real discouraging dealing with people who don't understand what we do. All right. So I really just wanted to hop on here and say that, you guys. And again, in regards to the post I made, that is not typical of me. I don't, you know, air people out like that, or what they call air people out. But I'm feeling a real urge, a real calling to be more assertive. All right. And to really let people know, like, nah, don't play with me. Like, I'm always peace and love. I'm always peace and love. But it'll be peace and love while I whoop that ass. It just has to be that way. It doesn't make me less spiritual than I was before. If anything, it makes me more spiritual, because I'm telling you what I allow. I'm telling you what you can do and say around me. And you can't do and say that around me. You got to go somewhere else. Okay? So I want to encourage y'all to do that. You know, especially in the woke, conscious, awakened community. It seems as though us spiritual people, us healers, shamans, like I said, herbalists, it seems like we get the short end of the stick. It seems like we are taken advantage of and disrespected, and just people think that they're entitled to our time. And it's like, no, like, this is my soul's purpose. I don't play with this. I don't do this for likes. I don't do this for popularity, and I don't do it for money. I do it because the divine told me it was my job to do. So don't get it twisted. All right? Don't just think whatever. I don't know what you think. It doesn't matter. What I'm saying is, respect the spiritual practitioners, respect the spiritual leaders. All right? So that's it, y'all. Y'all have any questions? What y'all talking about? Get me in video, sis. Let's do a live and I'll go in. You know, I'm trying to tell you, cause I'm tired. I'm a real patient person too. Excuse me. I'm finding that out about myself. I'm extremely patient. So these are things that I've been dealing with in regards to this work. People not really being mindful or respectful of the things that we do. And it's like, yo, you better respect us. You're really gonna need us. We have the tools. All right. We were chosen and hence, this is not about ego either. Okay. We all have our roles, but I know for me, I was chosen and told to do this. So respect the shit. I respect other people too. If I know somebody else does spiritual arts or they know herbs, it's like, yo, you get much respect, like much respect from me. Like, can I help you? What do you need? Do you need me to do something? Like, what? Like, I have people who can help you too. Like, what you need me to do? Because I know what time it is. I know what time it is. So make sure y'all show love and respect for each other and, you know, these spiritual leaders and spiritual practitioners out here, y'all. Like, it's really important. And if you see it happen, and if you see any disrespect happening on your watch, maybe you should check it. Like, nah, bruh. Like, no, he goes hard for the community. Or, nah, she's the real deal. Like, don't come at her like that. Or, you know. And for a lot of my divine masculines out there, many of y'all are awakened. Y'all know what time it is. Y'all tapped into the divine. It's about time, you know, you get your fellow brothers in the loop. It's about time, because, you know, a couple of them be acting up. Hey, peace and love, Cassia. Thank you for joining me. A lot of them be acting up. You know, things are shifting too, and, you know, it's not always that person's fault. There's a lot of different factors and why people behave the way they do. I understand that. I do. But at the end of the day, top of the morning, we do have to be really accountable for what we do and what we say. All right, and how we treat each other. So, wow, this video is 25 minutes long. I did not mean to be up here that long, you guys. I'm sorry. I was rambling, huh? But yeah, I just really wanted to say that to you guys. Did the connection go out? Yeah, I just really wanted to say that to you guys. And to Deonta, I'm going to put the links to my website, TiaraSharde.com, and my YouTube, Nature Girl Neo. I'm going to put that in the comments for you. All right, so hit me up, reach out to me. All of you guys who are healers, teachers, herbalists, whatever it is you do, leave that in the comments too, okay, you guys? And do that. And don't be afraid to drop your links and your business, you know, in the comments, okay? Do that, because people need you. All right, so that's all, you guys. I hope all is well. I hope you guys are having a beautiful evening, and if you resonate with this video, share it, because more and more people need to know, and you guys need that support as well. You know, all my practitioners out there, y'all need that love as well, so go on and get it. All right. So I love y'all. Peace and love. Good night.